5 years ago, unimaginable floods submerged Houston during Hurricane Harvey, isolating and stranding many of us.
And some people even got trapped in their attics. So on today's Hurricane Gear Test, meteorologist John Dawson has given us some things to think about with an item that was inspired by what happened during Hurricane Harvey.
I remember it was in the middle of one of those scary Harvey nights during those relentless downpours when public officials advised against climbing into your attic to escape flooding unless you had an axe or other means to break out of it. And that's why we're looking at an axe today on the Hurricane Gear Test. This is the Gerber Bushcraft axe, and the overall length is 26 inches, and I weighed it at 4 pounds and 10 ounces. And my biggest negative is going to be that it comes dull. If this were mine, I'd definitely get a sharper edge on this blade. Now, Gerber says its primary purpose is for starting fire and building shelter. But for hurricane preparedness, it could be used for cutting and chopping or clearing. And the hammerhead, the opposite of the blade, will certainly provide plenty of pounding power. And as a breaching tool, this thing could definitely get into or out of a confined space. Now, a cool feature is that the handle is hollow and conceals some watertight storage. This button will release the storage stick, and it actually comes with 8.5 feet of paracord and these two small compartments. Now, they recommend keeping a lighter and some tinder in here for building a fire, but for hurricanes, I'm not sure exactly what those small spaces would be used for. Now, my favorite ergonomic design detail is the rubber grip that's here on near the head for when you need to choke up on the handle. And the porting here gives it a really cool look, but it also helps to reduce the weight. The included sheath has a hang hole, which will certainly help in the storage. And overall, I like the size of this axe because I think it'll be good for those planning to evacuate with their supplies, as well as those wanting to shelter in place. I give the Gerber Bushcraft axe a Cat 3 out of 5 on my Hurricane Kit priority scale. They do make a smaller hatchet version, which is a bit cheaper. This one costs $90. Do you keep supplies in your attic in case of flooding? Tell me about them on my Facebook page. I'm at John Dawson, Fox 26.